Welcome back, everyone. When it comes to changing careers, it's never too late. DarleneQuinn was a teacher, self-improvement coach, modeling instructor, and consultant before ending her career as a senior executive with a department store and retiring. But a laid-back retirement was not in the cards. Instead, she decided to follow her childhood dream of becoming a writer. At the age of 72, Darlene published her first novel. And look at that, she has not looked back. DarleneQuinn, welcome to Daytime.
Pleasure to be here.
So, was writing something that you always had in the back of your mind, or was it something you always dabbled in but just never got around to really taking it seriously?
Actually, I was always a storyteller. However, I didn't put them down on paper because my greatest creativity came in spelling and ended up with little red marks so the papers looked like they had the measles.
So what happened at age 72 that you thought, okay, time to do something about this?
Well, when I resigned from Bullocks Wilshire, my position there.
This was the department store.
That's right.
Right, which was a very high-powered position.
Yes.
You had earned a chance to just relax.
And I did all the things that women would love to do if they only didn't have to get up and go to work every morning. So I cleaned the closets, and I played tennis, and then I didn't want to do it again. You know, the closets just didn't excite me. And coming from the world of retail, high fashion, there were so many stories going on there. And things started popping around, and it was the age of computers. Mm-hmm. And they spell better than I do.
Yes, and so...
Yeah. So if I had to do it on a typewriter, I'm not sure I ever would have gotten there. But as you mentioned, I have sort of a checkered background, not because I was dissatisfied with anything. I just kept finding things I like to do better.
Aha. So when you decided to write your first book, did you quickly get a publisher?
Oh, absolutely not. You have to line up a whole bunch of rejections before. But the stories were so real to me, and my first published book, which won the National Excellence Award for fiction, was a story about a corporate raider taking over stores similar to Federated, which was the group I worked with.
So you wrote
But I had to tone it down.
Oh, really?
Because when you write fiction, it has to be believable. Therefore, my corporate raider, who had had 3 nervous breakdowns, liposuction, a facelift, a hair transplant, and filled his pool with mineral water, I didn't give my corporate raider a wife and family in one city and a mistress and family in another.
Wow.
All true of Robert Campo, who came to the U.S. from Canada, fell in love with Bloomingdale's, went after all of Federated, couldn't afford it, and sold off the West Coast to Macy's.
Oh, my. Oh, wow. Truth is stranger than fiction,
yes,
isn't it?
Absolutely.
You know, there are a lot of people out there who are, they've retired from their jobs, but they still want to keep going. What advice do you have for them when they think, okay, it's over, I'm done?
Well, I don't think there's any time, I don't think you have to stop. As long as you are healthy, I think getting old is a choice. As long as you have your health and you have your dreams, the things that you want. But there are many people that need a new job out of necessity.
That's right.
There are others that need a job to make life worth living.
Right.
And I'd say for those things, follow your passion. What are you really passionate about? And every once in a while I'll talk to groups and they'll say, I don't know what my passion is.
How do you find it?
And what do you like to talk about? What do you like to read about? You'll find that passion. And the next thing I would say is networking. You talk, I was on a TV show from somebody that wrote a book called How to Reinvent Yourself, and they put up all the things that you should do. One of them was follow your passion. The next one was don't tell your dream to anyone. I would say absolutely not. You throw that out there. Mostly people want you to succeed.
Right.
Most people love to help.
Right.
And yet, as human beings, we are so reluctant to give them a chance to help us.
Cast your net.
Right.
You never know.
You know, I really was thinking about, oh my gosh, you'd really be good at such and such. Right. Why don't you get in touch with my friend so-and-so?
I could talk to you for years. DarleneQuinn, thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Very inspirational.